What does survival mode mean to you? What does it mean to be living in survival mode? Because for me, there's two different types of survival mode. There's the type where I am truly thrown into a situation that is completely outside of my comfort zone or outside of my own ability to change. A lot of times that might be when I'm sick or when I'm dealing with some type of medical situation that is truly beyond my control. Moments like that throw me out of my routine. They throw me out of the world, the life that I'm accustomed to, and I have no other choice than to give in, surrender my time and energy to be sick and to heal and to do everything that I need to do to deal with that situation in the best way possible. That's very dramatic. Luckily, those events don't happen very often, and so I'm not usually in that type of scenario where I am truly and genuinely in survival mode. For me, anyways, most of the time it presents itself more as when I don't feel like I have full control over my time and energy, but in much more subtle ways. So, for example, this week, I had a caregiver leave town on vacation. I had family leave town. So my support system was stretched a bit, and I had plans this week to work on several projects. Some of them were related, other projects were geared more towards my own personal interests and hobbies. So that is to say, I had plans. And, the situation presented itself where I wasn't able to do everything in the time that I had. At the beginning of the week, I was feeling a little stressed about that. And I was frustrated about, all of these things that I had expected to do that weren't quite coming together the way I had hoped. And so I felt it in my body, and I felt it in the way that I wasn't able to relax and fully accept the situation as it was. And so I had to think about what I needed most and, really be honest with myself about the things in my life this week that were important to me and that were non-negotiables as far as the things that I needed to get done in order to feel good about this week and to feel good about the way I spent my time. And I also had to really think about the things that I could let go of and put off and be okay with. As ambitious as I was at the beginning of my week with the list of activities I had planned, there were plenty of things that I could afford to put off or reschedule or do another time and still, respect my energy and my interests while also respecting the energy levels and the needs of my caregivers in the moment. Because at the end of the day, nothing I do is without the assistance of other people. I live a very collaborative lifestyle, and so it's important to me that the needs of everyone involved are actually fully accounted for. So I took a breath. I took some time. I sat with my to-do list and I reorganized things. And at the end of the week, I got more done than I thought I would at the beginning. And I feel much better about the situation. I'm not stressed. I'm not frustrated with how the week played out. And um, I actually feel pretty good about it. And I feel like I was able to make progress towards the goals that I have. So, if this resonates with you, if you get frustrated by feeling like life is happening to you and that you are not fully capable or fully allowed to be the owner of your time and efforts, give yourself some patience. Please give yourself some grace and be proud of the forward momentum that that you are making.